Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Chicago Fire star hypes up contentious standoff between Boden and Chief Pascal. We've been waiting all season for Wallace Boden, Eamon Walker, to return. We were promised the character would pop up in season 13 despite leaving Firehouse 51, and we are finally getting our wish with the episode, In the Rubble. Boden's return will not be a love fest, however. The timing could not be worse for his successor, Dom Pascal, Dermot Mulroney. The chief is still reeling from the death of his wife, and his ability to lead in the field is compromised. Chicago Fire showrunner Andrea Newman claimed that Boden and Pascal's dynamic a little but Mulroney went into much more detail during his recent interview with TV Insider. One of our incidents went really badly, and so we are under investigation. Sobu has to come and investigate his own house, but Deputy Commissioner Boden, the actor stated. So then they throw down it almost like Sergio Leone or Rashomon, even really cinematic. They go really hard on making it a very separate type of episode. Mulroney described the scenes between Boden and Pascal as contentious and super intense, even by Chicago Fire standards. Part of the reason is because Boden is forced to re-examine Chief Pascal's entire operation, which includes his interactions with the other firefighters who are friends with Boden. He goes full inquisitor, really bears down on each of the officers. Mulroney revealed about Boden's character. Kids interviewed. Herman's accused of mishandling the situation, miscounting. It's really dire and it's a super tense episode. Mulroney told the outlet that he's unsure as to where the rest of the season is going, but assures viewers that they are in good hands, creatively speaking. They did such a great job of making Pascal kind of put you off a little bit, but then time after time he kept coming through for his guys, he explained. The actor also highlighted how much enjoyed time on the set with Eamon Walker. Eamon Walker was wonderful because he's such a warm person, he explained. But the minute he becomes Boden at his most steely resolve, they pit Pascal's steel against his, and it's really a great standoff. Mulroney confirmed that the standoff between Boden and Pascal will not be an isolated incident either. The actor confirmed that the repercussions of their interactions will be felt throughout the rest of the season 13 and possibility even into the future. Depending, of course, on what happens to Chief Pascal and his career. Chicago Fire star Eamon Walker is no stranger to high-stakes drama, but even he is warning fans that the upcoming standoff between his character, Battalion Chief Wallace Boden, and Chief Tom Pascal will be one of the most intense battles Firehouse 51 has ever seen. In a recent interview, Walker teased the contentious confrontation, promising that viewers are in for a gripping, emotional ride. This isn't just a disagreement, Walker said, his voice carrying the gravitas that makes Boden such a commanding presence on screen. This is a fight for the very soul of Firehouse 51. Fans have seen Boden go head-to-head with bureaucracy before, but Chief Pascal, played by the formidable guest star, brings an entirely new level of challenge. According to Walker, the tension between the two is rooted in something much deeper than simple operational differences. Pascal isn't just some pencil pusher looking to make things difficult for Boden, Walker explained. He's got his own vision for how things should be run, and he's willing to push boundaries to make it happen. The problem is, Boden isn't the type of leader to just step aside when he knows his house is on the line. As longtime viewers know, Boden is fiercely protective of his team, often going to great lengths to ensure their safety and well-being. That commitment has put him at odds with leadership before, but Pascal's arrival shakes things up in a way that feels more personal. There's history there, Walker teased, and that history fuels the fire in ways the audience won't expect. While Walker remained tight-lipped about the specifics of that history, sources close to production hint at a past incident that left unresolved tensions between Boden and Pascal. That friction comes to a head in an explosive episode where both men refuse to back down. We filmed some incredibly intense scenes, Walker said. The kind where you walk away afterward and your hands are still shaking. There's this moment where Boden and Pascal lock eyes, and in that silence, everything boils over. It's not just about who's right or wrong, it's about what kind of leaders they are. Walker credits his scene partner for elevating the drama. The actor playing Pascal is phenomenal. He brings this energy that makes every confrontation electric. It's not a villain versus hero scenario. It's two strong-willed men who genuinely believe they're doing the right thing. The tension between Boden and Pascal doesn't just affect the two of them. It sends shockwaves through Firehouse 51. Squad and truck find themselves caught in the crossfire, forced to choose sides in a conflict that could determine the future of the house. What's heartbreaking is seeing how it divides the team, Walker said. There are moments where you'll see characters we love questioning where their loyalties lie. Some feel like Boden should take a stand, while others wonder if Pascal's ideas might actually make things better. It's a really complex, layered storyline. One of the most heated moments, according to Walker, comes when Pascal makes a decision that threatens the foundation of everything Boden has worked for. There's a scene where Boden finds out about a major change being pushed through without his input, and it just lights a fire in him, Walker described. The audience is going to see a version of Boden they haven't seen in a long time. He's not just fighting for himself, he's fighting for his team, his legacy, and the integrity of the firehouse. The confrontation between Boden and Pascal reaches its peak in what Walker describes as one of the most dramatic showdowns in recent Chicago fire history. I can't give away too much, Walker said with a knowing smile. But let's just say when these two finally collide, it's going to leave people talking. It's the kind of scene where you feel the weight of every word, every look. It's powerful. The episode promises to be an emotional roller coaster, balancing explosive clashes with quieter moments that reveal the true stakes of the conflict. Viewers can also expect some surprising alliances and betrayals as Firehouse 51 grapples with the fallout. You're going to see people make choices that shock you, Walker hinted. There are some really raw, emotional moments where friendships and loyalties are tested. This isn't a situation where there's a clear-cut winner. No matter how it shakes out, something changes forever. Walker emphasized that the Boden-Pascal clash is more than just a battle of egos. It's about what it means to be a leader in the face of adversity. At the heart of it, it's about what leadership truly means, he said. Is it about following orders, or is it about standing up for what you believe is right? That's the question Boden and the audience will have to wrestle with. As the premiere date for the highly anticipated episode approaches, fans are already bracing for impact. Social media buzz has been growing, with many speculating about the possible outcomes of the showdown. Will Boden prevail, or will Pascal's vision for the firehouse take hold? Walker, for his part, is just excited for fans to experience the story. This is Chicago Fire at its best: high stakes, deep emotion, and a whole lot of heart. I can't wait for people to see it. With emotions running high and Firehouse 51's future hanging in the balance, one thing is certain: the battle between Boden and Pascal is one that no Chicago Fire fan will want to miss.